package from Aquatics Unlimited. Of course, you already know what's inside. Yes! These are little diaphragm rebuild kits for your CoralLife Luft pump. So, this guy's been running for many years, and he's finally got tired. Where he ain't got much output anymore. So this is one of them pumps that back in the day, back probably in the 80s and 90s, these were like the best pumps you could get because they pumped forever and they didn't care about back pressure or what you had running. That they just would work. Unlike some of the garbage that was out there from the Whispers and this and that, blah blah blah, and they barely had enough power to run an air stone and stuff like that. So I don't run air stones because it puts air in the water, because it doesn't do that. I run air for a sponge filter and a couple other little decorations and stuff like that. So, being that these pumps are sort of limited, I don't think they're even made anymore. I mean, even these little rebuild kits are hard to find too. I just happened to do a Google search on these things, and I found a place that had them, and I bought them all, which was 2. So, these things normally run for many years before you even have to fuss with them. So in the rebuild kit, you get of course, a new little air filter and a brand new diaphragm kit, because it's all in one piece, and a little screw bag. So this is the heart and soul of the whole apparatus. It's a diaphragm. Of course, it's got check valves in it. Check valves are all built in, because over time, with the amount of hours that this thing runs, the rubber starts to degrade, and little bits and flakes flake off of it. It gets stuck in the one-way valves and stuff like that, and then eventually it just starts crapping out. So I haven't taken one of these apart in a long time, because this is my second one. The other one, just the windings in it died. So haven't taken one of these apart in a long time. So we'll take this one apart and get them going again. So, take the screws out, 4 screws on the bottom. What's nice about these things is that they're ultra quiet. You don't even hear them running. So I got a modern equivalent to this one that's took its place, and that one will run until it needs a rebuild. So this one will be my backup, because you always need a backup air pump, you always need a backup filter, you always need a backup heater. Everything else you can replace it as needed, because it's not critical. Lights and decorations and stones and blah 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 and stuff like that. So there's not much to these things. It's just a core mount motor that basically goes back and forth like a razor trimmer, and a diaphragm. So this thing is held on by a couple of screws. We got 2 screws on the outside, and then we got that one I have to take apart. And what's nice about this is that now I'll have a output again, because when I bought this, this was discounted because the thing was broken off. So I just jammed one of them one-way valves in it, and it stayed in there until the thing died. Yeah, this one's ripped. This one's seen better days. I don't know why I wasn't pumping. So that takes care of that. Now we got to take this front part off. This one's got a little square nut in there that's captured to the plastic. This whole thing should just slide right out. Of course, it's going to get stuck to the magnet. Need a little pair of pliers. Take this part off. This is the part that jiggles back and forth. And as you can see, I think you can see it. See the big old crack? So she was done for. So now we'll just put it back together in the reverse order that we took it apart in. Put the little nut on, because you get a couple extra screws and an extra nut in case you lose it. And then we'll put it back into the case. And then since this one is not broken, because this one was nipple delete. So now I got something to attach an air hose to. So that's all we got to do is put this back in. Of course, it's going to be a little different now because I got that nipple in there. Of course, now probably what I'll have to do, since I don't read the instructions, is I'll probably have to take this back apart. We're probably going to have to insert this in first. This one's got a little screw hole in there, so we'll have to line up the screw holes. Now we can put this part in. Then we can put the little nut back on. Got it just snug. Now we'll just line everything back up, and then we'll put the this one's kind of hexagon. It's a square nut, so we'll have to put him in there. And he's got a flat side and a rounded side, so we'll put the flat side toward the bottom of the plastic. Of course, we'll have to get him where he needs to be. Because he sits in a little ridge. And of course, he'll be difficult to get back in there. Might be easier to put the screw in. Of course, it'll be a challenge to get that little nut back in there. Once he starts, he'll find his way in there. Turn the nut, give it a little push. Now he's down flat in the groove. Snug him up. And that's it for the mechanics. Then we can put the bottom cover back on. Don't think it matters which way it goes. Put the 4 screws back in. Then you get this little air filter. Put the air filter back in. That's it. Now we'll do a little test. See if it pumps. This one's got a rheostat in it, so it's got minimum and max. You hear it buzzing. So now I got a working backup Luft pump again. So I'll have this for many, many years. And of course, if you want to read the instructions, instructions for repairing Luft pump. Of course, disconnect it from the electrical source, blah, blah, blah. So that's it. So all you got to do is take off the 4 screws for the bottom plate, and of course the 3 screws for the diaphragm assembly. The 2 smaller ones that go on the side, and then you got the nut and bolt for the very end, and then you can slide that whole thing out, and then do the nut for the diaphragm assembly, and then just reverse the order. So pretty easy. A little fumbly, but that's just the way these are. And that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.